Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them.
Beyonce's envy may have actually led to something terrible. Explosive revelations have exposed Beyonce's jealousy towards a fellow artist, leading to their tragic end.
The plane crash that killed a rising star in the world of music and film. Reaction today after Aaliyah and 8 others were killed when their plane went down.
Beyonce may have played a role in the tragic demise of R&B singer Aaliyah. That's the provocative suggestion made by Beyonce's former bodyguard, who recently claimed that Beyonce was jealous of Aaliyah's close relationship with Jay-Z and may have helped sabotage her career and safety. Although there's no direct evidence to support these allegations, they have sparked a wave of speculation and controversy among fans and media outlets. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a curious observer, this is a story you won't want to miss. There may be a major issue on the horizon for Beyonce and Jay-Z. Several news outlets report hearing that a man claiming to be Beyonce's former bodyguard has taken to TikTok to make some serious allegations against the singer and her husband, Jay-Z. While it is unclear what the nature of the man's relationship with Beyonce was, photos of a man resembling Uncle Ron, who served as a bodyguard for multiple celebrities, have surfaced online. In a series of TikTok videos, Uncle Ron speaks about Jay-Z and Beyonce. He claims to have inside information and receipts on the multi-billionaire couple in the majority of the videos. The latest video from Uncle Ron has him telling viewers,
"I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are."
Thousands of fans viewed the video in which Uncle Ron made a number of accusations about Jay and Bey, including that they had conspired to destroy the careers of other R&B musicians, Aaliyah most prominently among them. The video ends with a warning to Jay-Z from Ron, who claims to have photographic evidence that he did, in fact, work for the Carters.
That's how hateful you guys are. How you step on anybody to stay on the top. So remember, your relationship was a business relationship, financial.
Even though the videos have since been removed from TikTok, Uncle Ron does claim that he will return with more details and definitive proof to back his claims. In the meantime, let's dig into what he has provided us and how it shockingly links Beyonce to Aaliyah's untimely demise. The fact that Jay-Z and Beyonce are notorious for stamping their authority on anyone who dares to criticize them in the industry suggests that Uncle Ron may have a point. As a result, many speculate that the death of popular singer Aaliyah, who was romantically linked to Jay-Z, was no accident. Aaliyah's death was no accident, and the story of her death is rife with intrigue, mystery, and betrayal. More than 20 years have passed since Aaliyah's death, yet many unanswered questions remain about the tragic events of August 25, 2001, during which she and 8 others perished during a trip from the beautiful Abaco Islands to bustling Miami. Since then, there have been many theories put forth to account for the decision to launch the plane. The plane's excess weight had been the source of tension between Aaliyah's crew and the pilot. The little twin-engine plane was found to have been several hundred pounds overweight after the disaster. Furthermore, the plane's weight was not distributed uniformly, which would have made it more difficult to manage once airborne. In 2002, we got word that the incompetent pilot had cocaine and alcohol in his system, according to a toxicology study. That's a bit too orchestrated and convenient to be true. Nothing about this made sense. Something seemed out of the ordinary. Why would Aaliyah, a nervous flyer with a chartered plane scheduled to pick her up the next day, persist on boarding this small plane that was obviously laden with baggage? Kingsley Russell, whose family had a cab and hospitality business in the Abaco Islands, provides the conclusive evidence that Aaliyah was murdered. Russell claims that he heard the plane crash just minutes after he watched her crew force an exhausted Aaliyah into the plane, despite the singer's earlier protests. All of Aaliyah's supporters and skeptics were hit hard by Russell's story. They had been trying for years to reconcile the idea that Aaliyah had put herself and her team in danger on purpose in order to return to Miami that Saturday night. Russell reported that Aaliyah became even more irritated when she finally spotted the small jet and refused to enter it, adding an additional 2 hours to their delay owing to the plane's late arrival. Aaliyah resisted her team and stepped into the taxi van, saying she needed to take a nap because of a headache. She had a crush on Jay-Z, who at the time was completely smitten with Aaliyah. Beyonce would also be able to eliminate a huge threat to her music career, as Aaliyah was a rising star at the time, ready to take over the entire industry. Although there is not enough evidence to convict Beyonce at this time, she may soon find herself in serious trouble as authorities reopen the case. Authorities say agents from the department's Office of Inspector General raided the Lantana Airport headquarters of Blackhawk International Airways and the home of owner Gilbert Chacon in Pembroke Pines, stealing corporate records and computer hard drives. The South Florida Sun-Sentinel has obtained a search warrant affidavit from Special Agent Carlos Vasquez. In it, Vasquez accuses Chacon of providing false information to authorities, utilizing fraudulent paperwork, and concealing relevant paperwork, such as the aircraft's maintenance records. Officials have been unable to locate any documentation of the plane's maintenance history or load capacity. Vasquez claimed he heard Chacon say he had them. On August 25th, shortly after departure from Marsh Harbor in the Bahamas, a twin-engine Cessna 402B crashed. Investigators say this was likely due to the plane being overloaded and unbalanced. R&B singer Aaliyah and pilot Luis Morales were among the 9 people who lost their lives in the incident. The warrant claims that Chacon lied when he said that he and Morales had a leasing agreement and that Chacon had given Morales the plane's maintenance records prior to takeoff. Vasquez claimed in the warrant that such files exist but have been hidden or destroyed because of their potentially incriminating content. It's likely that Beyonce gave Chacon specific orders to carry out. Beyonce's former bodyguard has given us enough reason to be skeptical of her, and if he is interrogated hard enough, he might crack and divulge her name. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you again with more updates on everything. Goodbye.